Actually perfect appearance slightly disheveled, tie loosened, eyes scanning the room like a predator seeking prey. Someone in this room, he began, voice dangerously quiet, is feeding information to our competitors. His gaze lingered on different faces trying to detect guilt. These contracts were guaranteed. The only way Reynolds could have undercut our proposals is if they knew our exact terms. The irony wasn't lost on me. Sean himself had given Lively every detail during their drinks last Tuesday, bragging about his negotiation strategy while she pretended to be fascinated by his business acumen. But he was too narcissistic to imagine he could be the security breach. Until I find out who's responsible, he continued, consider yourselves all under scrutiny. Every email monitored, every call logged, every meeting documented. His eyes found me in the crowd and stayed there. Some of you might think you're too smart to get caught. You're not. The rest of the week deteriorated from there. Sean began appearing at my desk at random times, finding faults that didn't exist. On Tuesday he made me redo a perfectly accurate analysis 3 times, claiming the font was unprofessional. On Wednesday he assigned me to create a comprehensive report on paper-clip procurement efficiency, due in 24 hours. On Thursday he announced in front of the entire floor that my workspace was disgracefully disorganized, despite it being immaculate. Maybe if you focus less on appearances and more on performance, he said loud enough for everyone to hear, you'd understand why some people advance and others don't. The harassment was calculated to avoid legal action. Nothing explicitly discriminatory, nothing that couldn't be explained as strict management. But everyone could see the pattern. I'd become his stress relief, the safe target for his frustration about the lost contracts. Marcus passed me a note Friday afternoon. He's spiraling. Be careful. The warning came too late. At 6:30 p.m., when most of the office had emptied for the weekend, Sean appeared at my cubicle. My office. No. We need to discuss your quarterly report. I'd submitted the report a week ago. He'd already approved it. But I followed him, my phone recording in my pocket, every instinct screaming danger. His office felt different in the evening light. The mahogany desk that usually represented corporate authority now seemed like a barrier between me and the door. He closed it behind us and I heard the soft click of the lock engaging. Sit, he commanded, gesturing to the chair across from his desk. But he didn't take his own seat. Instead he moved to stand behind me too close, his cologne suffocating in the enclosed space. You know, Bjornsson, he began, his hand settling on my shoulder with unwelcome weight. You could have a real future here. Senior management, corner office, the whole package. I believe my work speaks for it.